light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down. Up early so I'm first to smoke. The smell from the herb pouring out of my coat. Pre-session, let me roll and get it started. Fat sack in my pocket, hella guarded.
Welcome, Taxidermy Witch. I will be right back. I have to go to Facebook and do some sharing.
Well. The time has come for the King of Coughs to meet the Queen of Coughs. This is the 420 710 show.
You're on your own. Instrumental. Stu Vegas.
Big Ben, Lil Joe, shake 'em out, shake 'em out, shake 'em out, shake 'em out. Shine a fire, shit a bowl, Big Ben, Lil Joe.
Okay, this is confusing. It says I'm broadcasting to my page, but yet I can't find it. Day of days.
Trying to get my whole 2 cents up. 7-Eleven, I'm busting. I'm coming out in the discussion. I am a giant, I'm striking like lightning. You moving too fast, why you rushing? Shake 'em up, shake 'em so hard, I break 'em, I break 'em, I scrape 'em, my dollars, I take 'em, I break 'em up. Niggas be thinking that shit I'm rolling this weight in but I'm just paper. I am not fake as fuck, I cannot make this up. I am a first of the money, I celebrate waking up. Niggas be hating on me cause I'm caking up, turning my dough into bread, I be staking up. Never did, had to cheat you to beat ya. Clever kid, carry over with the sneakers. Never read 100,000 for the feature. Build a better bridge cause the pie getting deeper. Keeper, I don't wanna leave ya. We moving through the speaker. Eager, your boy's a big leaguer. I'm Wi-Fi, connect through the ether. And I'm catching the dash with my weapon, I'm nice. Before I come out, I be shaking them twice. I blow 'em, I throw 'em. Hit a nigga right upside the head with the point, then I double up the price. That's right, who next to come pay me? They scared of lucky little lazy. Compared to none, I like Raven. If you drop the bet, you gon' pay me.
I guess we'll just share the YouTube feed though, since I can't find. Oh, it won't let me. Oh. YouTube won't allow Facebook shares. Facebook still must be having issues, folks. Not that I haven't tried.
Broke those next to the truck window. Nigga gotta keep a blick cause you know I gotta hit when I shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Still got one knee on the floor when I break 'em. Promise to the flow, think it's time to break 'em. Going to the floor, think it's time to chase 'em. I made a couple bucks, but it wasn't enough. I remember loose still coming up. Bounce back, yeah, when I blew the dice. Then my point was a 9 and I hit it twice. Niggas betting the cars, they throwing and watching. Now they on the side while I break 'em up. They was in it to win it, but now they just watching us. Shake 'em up. Dead presidents in my pocket when I wake 'em up. Graveyard money got buried, gotta dig it up. Niggas playing with the money, why the fuck they gon' play with, bro? I don't give a fuck with the stick, I'll bury ya. On the front porch, got tax, gon' pay it up. Nigga got kush with a shell, let's spread up. 7-Eleven sweat.
Shake 'em up.
Big face, money fan. Hundreds on the floor, now money in the air. Keep pointing like Sam, dice click, still saying.
7-Eleven, I'm busting. I'm coming out in the discussion. I am a giant, I'm striking like lightning. You moving too fast, why you rushing? Shake 'em up.
One knee on the floor while I'm rocking. One hand on my girl while I'm watching. All the adrenaline, side bed blocking. Trying to get my whole 2 cents out.
7-Eleven, I'm busting. I'm coming out in the discussion. I am a giant, I'm striking like lightning. You moving too fast, why you rushing? Shake 'em up.
Lazybone and HC the Chemist dice game. Up next, most people don't understand who they are. Spoken word, David Icke.
Over the decades, I've gone deeper and deeper and deeper in the rabbit hole. And the deeper you go, the simpler it gets. Because higher up the rabbit hole, everything's moving, organizations, people, networks, and then you go a bit lower. And you move into the wider perspective of it all. What's behind all this manipulation? What's behind, even more, what is this place? Who are we? Where are we? Why are we here? And you keep going deeper. And you come into the non-human element of it all and what have you. But then you hit the point where it all comes out of. And it's real simple. Perception comes from your state of consciousness. And perception becomes behavior. And collective behavior is what we call human society. So if you follow back from human society, all the stuff that goes on, you go through perception, or you go through behavior, you go through perception, and then you go through to consciousness. So what is driving people is their state of consciousness. And so when you go really deep in the rabbit hole, you realize that, you can talk, and I do, and I've done at great length over the years, about networks of manipulation and satanic groups and secret societies. You do all that. And it needs doing, of course it does, so we know what's going on. But in the end, what's driving the secret society networks that I call the global cult that's behind the dystopian agendas is their state of consciousness. Those who are awakening and seeing it are awakening and seeing it because of their state of consciousness. And people are not seeing it because of their state of consciousness. So what is going on here? So when I started to realize that in the early 90s that this global network existed and what its game was, I started to ask the question, when did it start? And you comfortably go back into the ancient world. You go back into ancient Egypt, into ancient Babylon and Sumer and so on. And you see people coming in and going out, being born and then dying, being born and dying, well, body dying anyway. They play a part in advancing this agenda and expanding it to its global state now. Then they pass on. And then other people come in, the next generation does it. And I looked at it and I thought there has to be a organizational force that's spanning this period of in, out, individual contributions to advancing this agenda. And then I started to look around the different cultures and the different religions, looking for a common theme for what this force might be. And you start to realize that actually, although they use different names, that they're describing the same force over and over again in all these different areas. So the Christians talk about Satan and the devil and demons. The Gnostics, who were not Christians in that sense, they talked about a negative force called Yaldabaoth and Archons, which were the Christian demons. Then you look at the other different cultures, like the jinn of Islamic belief. I was in a taxi being driven by a Muslim taxi driver from New York once, and he asked me, he said, "What do you do?" I said, "Well, we start talking," and I I started talking about these Gnostic archons and what the Gnostics said they were all about. And he said to me, well, that sounds like the jinn. That's just like the jinn. Yeah. Because you see this theme, the different names throw people, but it's the same theme. And I've just got a book out called Perceptions of a Renegade Mind. And the last chapter is called Escaping Wetiko. And it's called that because I then come across the name the Native Americans use, or at least the Cree tribal group use, for this same force, and they call it Wetiko. And basically what all these things are describing, all these different belief systems are describing, is a state of consciousness, a very inverted, chaotic, what we would call evil consciousness. But my definition of evil is the absence of love. Once love's gone, evil remains, but bring in love, evil's gone. And when I looked at how the Cree described Wetiko, it was the archons, it was Yaldabaoth, it was all these things. It's a state of consciousness that's in a very low vibrational frequency state, very chaotic, very inverted. That's why expressions of it, like Satanism and what have you, they use inverted symbols, for instance. Satanists invert the pentagram, they invert the cross. Mm-hmm. Inverting the cross is not to do with Christianity. The cross is an ancient symbol. They just invert everything. It's like the Nazis turned the swastika around to represent the negative force. So this Wetiko is a state of consciousness, which at its most extreme is what brought psychopathy into the world. Psychopaths, they have a list of traits. It's called the Hare test, named after the guy that developed the list. A list of traits which, if you have enough of them, you are officially designated a psychopath. Now, it's psychopaths, super psychopaths actually, that are driving the hoax and are driving the dystopia and the fascism globally. And the major traits of psychopaths is, number one, lack of empathy. The inability to put yourself in the experience of others you're affecting. Empathy is the fail-safe mechanism of human behavior. If you don't have empathy, there are no limits. There's no fail-safe mechanism to kick in. I can't do this to this person because I can empathize with how that must make them feel. No limits. So you're looking at your Bill Gateses, your Klaus Schwabs at the World Economic Forum, you're looking at Anthony Fauci, you're looking at some desperately Wetiko people in Britain who are driving the whole hoax here. And you're looking at Wetiko. They are expressions of this Wetiko. Satanism is expressions of this Wetiko at its most extreme. Lack of compassion is another major trait of psychopaths. And so you hear over and over again, when you're explaining what's going on, you hear, they would never do that. No, you would never do that. They would do it and get off on it. And it's understanding the scale of, well, evil inversion of life that we're dealing with, to grasp actually that they would do that, and they are doing that. But Wetiko is more than that. One of the great traits of psychopaths is they'll lie for as much as necessary to get what they want. There's no shame or embarrassment in lying. You lie. Why do you lie? Because I get what I want. I mean, I worked in the mainstream media for years at the BBC, on newspapers and radio stations back in the 70s and 80s. And it was always corrupt. But you look at this global media coordinated lying on a scale that I don't think we've ever seen before. And so that's a trait of Wetiko. This ability or feeling it's okay to lie by the minute and the hour in terms of the global media, to what? To promote the agendas of the psychopaths, the super Wetiko. And then you come down to the general population. You've got this great number of people who have lost the ability, if they ever had it, to process information into a conclusion. See, what people in control of their own minds do is they take information and they filter it and process it into a conclusion. What great chunks of the population do today, is take the information as a conclusion. So when the governments make a statement or the media say this is what's going on, then that is not information to be processed. That is a conclusion to be absorbed. And you'll see this, we see it all the time, where someone will say, I'll tell you what I think's going on. This is my opinion. And what comes out of their mouth is the official story, almost word for word, which they have processed into the illusion of their own opinion and their own conclusion. Now, these are all traits of Wetiko. And how does this work? Wetiko is, and this is all part of how do we get out of here? Wetiko is a band of frequency. It's a very low, dense band of frequency, which resonates to the frequencies of fear and all the emotional, low vibration emotional states around fear, anxiety, depression, resentment, all these low vibrational emotional states. Every thought and every emotion that we feel and we think goes out as a frequency. You know, fear is a dense, low, slow frequency. When people are in fear and anxiety, they say, oh, I feel so heavy today. Yes, because that's what those low, slow frequencies do to your energetic field. When people feel joy and love, they say, oh, I feel so light today. Yeah, because they're fast frequencies and fast wavelengths. So therefore, they impact upon your field in a completely different way. So the point of Wetiko is to draw human consciousness into low vibrational states so that attachment, that assimilation can take place. And once it does, and the COVID era has, of course, created enormous amounts of fear and trauma with relation to it. I mean, the trauma
Hey there,
that this COVID era has
Matthew.
created.
Hello.
People just screaming if someone gets too close to them in a
Something, Corey.
supermarket aisle.
On
Wetiko
Twitch.
is not going to influence
Finally found my feed on
those
Facebook.
that
Finally got
it's
it shared
attached
out.
to make them think
Facebook has
about
been.
questioning anything.
I
about
need not
questioning what
say
they're told.
anything.
That's the last thing.
Everyone's had their issues except
So,
for me.
People simply
I woke
stop
up,
processing
Facebook was
information.
working fine,
They become like a software
I got
program.
sick,
They just take downloads
and then
from statements
Facebook
and what have you,
shut
and
down.
it becomes their
So
reality. So
I just took the day off and
people,
got better.
what's the difference?
Woke up and
It's the states of frequency.
got ready for
If
the
your heart
afternoon
is
show,
open
and
to any extent,
Facebook was up and running.
if your mind is open to any extent, then you are operating on a frequency that's beyond the Wetiko frequency. And what we're seeing is this incredibly blatant, it's always been there, but now more blatant than ever, this division between what I would call the Wetiko and those that are awakening to beyond its frequency band, its frequency layer. And the perceptions of these two groups is so massively different now, because one is basically channeling Wetiko in terms of its perception, and the other one is processing its perceptions from a much higher level of consciousness. All the way through human history, you've seen this same recurring theme, that there is a force, a negative force, which is trying to manipulate the perceptions of humanity.
Up next, Pleasing Sneezing.
No emotion. J2 slick. The gods. Yeah.
Happy
Don't tell me to
420
put
on
my
the West
mask on.
Coast.
I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. God blessed you, even though you was raised by the devil. First of all, don't tell me what to do. Watch me spit one and then hawk 2 loogies. Wearing a mask feels like wearing a condom. I was trapped in a time capsule buried in the future. Some people are sick and some are just ill. In the morning, I'm buying a Lamborghini with Bitcoin. Why does your house have a gate but no fence? Please don't take offense. Keep your mouth and nose covered. My gold mask is a part of the mask mandate. Living with Mormons feels stiffer than rigor mortis. Take your mask off and breathe the air with us. You seem angrily and breathing heavily. Cover your face, your mask is not a chin strap. That's a new way for you to get chin checked. Anthony Fauci wants to give you an ouchie and a lollipop. You wasn't wearing your mask just a second ago. I'm not sick, so mind your own business. Excuse me, could you tell your kids to cover their mouth and nose? You better watch yourself before someone watches you. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. This Christian lady said my dick was hella good. There's a difference between agitating and irritating. Come back and fight you every month like a menstrual cycle. Pool party filled with electronics. My spit fetish is better than crisp lettuce. I heard you went to the veterinarian to get vetted. Escorts are wearing prostitutes COVID masks. I don't follow rules, but I pull my shirt over my face. Most ghosts are only visible to drug addict. I've had it with newbies acting like veterans. Don't you dare bless him after he's done sneezing. What's the next thing to bring the world to its knees? Hash browns are for breakfast and french fries are not. I guess some losers will never learn how to win. South Florida prepared me for temperatures in hell. You might as well take a breath of some fresh air. You learned how to destroy, so learn how to repair. People always angry just because I'm sexy. Didn't see a sign that said I have to fucking listen to you. Yo, I don't have a clue what's going on. I have compressed air and I'm saving it in my lungs. I act like I'm dumb, but I really don't care. I made self-replicating cows so I could eat infinity meat. Most rules were made to be broken, so the mouth closed of the outspoken. Symphony of the gods directed by the gold mask. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Don't tell me to put your mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Look at my mask. Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. Who am I? Don't tell me to put my mask on. I'll rip your mask off and sneeze in your fucking mouth. J2 Slick. No emotion, the gods.
Obstacles of options.
Fuller_Pendleton_art on Instagram.
Yeah. This is God's. Yeah. 36 villages. Dumb murder, I appreciate you for this. I got some stars to look at, not you celebrities. Home of the unknowns, that's what they said to me. Home of the selfishly, home is where they helping me. Find myself and find my time, that is what's best for me. It ain't no young and yo, trying to be as comfortable. So when I have my kids, we have some money for some Lunchables. Shit, fuck them Lunchables cause they don't need it. I left some jewels up on your plate, said they better eat it. And I ain't guaranteed the shit, so I better see it. Coming from a distance, my awareness off the edge, I'm leaping over all my goals and shit. I just have a couple goals, but they ain't even scoring shit, so I just gotta work some more. Fuck, I work it all, sacrifice and take my chance. 3, quit my job and tell my boss I'm about to make it happen. 6, 3 years later, I still make it snappy. 3 years later, I still got options and options and options. Just pause all that hate and you wish you could stop it. Options and options and options. Just pause all that hate and for sloppy.
No emotion.
Options and options and options.
Don
just
Murder.
Hey, and you know that is rotten.
Maker.
Options and options and options. Just
The gods.
hey, and you know the gods stop.
Yeah, one of your options is for you to drink your water. You don't have the option to refuse my offer. You can control the sound inside the option screen. To me, my favorite snack is MILF and cookies. I just took a piss in the abyss of nothingness. Excuses is made to excuse the guilt. The nights are still drinking the blood from the algorithm. You should never kill your girlfriend on Valentine's. Being young, black, and handsome, I have many options. I'm not deaf, but I watch my shows with captions. How do you risk it all when you have nothing? You'll never know anything when you know nothing. Nothing will go straight, expect it to go sideways. I found a magical tree, I smoked it and started seeing things. It seems human beings have way too many options. The gods are going soul shopping. Look at my mask, it's golden.
Options is pause all that hate and you wish you could stop it.
Don't ask.
Options and options and options. Just pause all that hating for a minute. It's sloppy.
Who am I?
Options and options and options.
No
just pause all
emotion.
that hate and you know that is rotten.
Don Murder Beats.
Options and options and options.
Maker.
Just pause all that hate and you know the God stop me.
Yeah.
Fuller_Pendleton_art on Instagram.
Today's weather window forecast. We got some clouds. They're coming in. It was a sunny day. We got up to 14 degrees. We had a good day today.
I would like to run you over with my truck. It's an 18-wheeler, so you're fucked. I got 40 tons behind me and a grill guard in the front. I just want to hit you with my truck.
Who has the right to ban what you can watch, what you can read, what you can think? When big tech censors opinion for some, but not for others, it's a dark day for free speech. We allow it. Freedom of debate and conversation should not be cancelled. Your freedom to think should not be extinguished. Uncancelled.
If you haven't hit the link at the bottom of the description, please do so. Sign that petition, share it far and wide, make sure we're not canceled. Rare breed, bottom of the map. Two-minute warning before tab 30.
From the bottom of the map, raised up right, yes sir, no man. If you don't eat what's on your plate, you better not touch what's in that pan. From the bottom of the map, stand for the flag with a hat in my hand. Thank God for the ones who sacrifice their life just to live in this land. From the bottom of the map. From the bottom of the map. Most folks ain't used to a drop like this. That's God twang if you didn't know. Now that we know each other better, understand it. Every word is gonna fill up your soul. From the bottom of the map, full of living water when I rap. Dirt roads down to the trap, hometown on my cab. Every time I open up my mouth, I see the demons in the darkness flee. He's back. Everybody wanna talk about a flex. If I'm ever gonna boast, I'ma give it to the Lord. I could be in a cell, I should be up in hell, but I've been redeemed and free from before. Let go of the shame, it hit to the core. I don't need the fame, got a whole lot more. There's a whole lot I can say about it. I'ma keep it moving. I ain't even gonna strike that chord. From the bottom of the map. Raised up right, yes sir, no man. If you don't eat what's on your plate, you better not touch what's in that pan. From the bottom of the map, stand for the flag with a hat in my hand. Thank God for the ones who sacrifice their life just to live in this land. From the bottom of the map.
What time is it? It be tab 30, folks. I repeat, it is tab 30.
always had drive and a purpose, even when they never listened to me on the surface. Wanted me to fail, but I came up in the hearse with a verse from a place that'll make you lose service. Work every day, gotta do it for the family. If I try to hurt them, they gon' hit me with a bounty. Praying for a house on a farm in the county. Peace in the Lord, got rest, I'm lounging. I don't care to fit in, so don't put me in the box. Got twang, been a lane with the dirt and the rock. One day got changed, giving glory to my pops. Keep it moving till he calls me home, I'm never gonna stop. Pray hard for the runaways and come home. Be forgiven when you surrender everything at the throne. See, I've been there too, had to put it in a song as a reminder to let you know you never walk alone. From the bottom of the map, raised up right, yes sir, no man. If you don't eat what's on your plate, then you better not touch what's in that pan. From the bottom of the map, stand for the flag with a hat in my hand. Thank God for the ones who sacrificed their life just to live in this land. From the bottom of the map. From the bottom of the map.
That was yummy, folks. Rolling people. Nirvana Pete Wax.
Jostle through the traps laid while crossing through the pathway. Maintain the proper poise while postulating what the math say. Crossing the map to nab the promise for the pack. Embrace the change, the only constant is we constantly adapt. Lift off the quest toward the coordinates. Watch the force on my engine. I'm squirting like Palladorus. Bunny magical bouncing beyond the mountain. I'm forever pouncing. Ponce de Leon done found the fountain. Let me get it in. Immersed in the neighborhood disturbance. Emerging. Digging in the shindig. Submerged with the urchins. Word caught a bird from the merchant. This herbs aromatics got my acrobatics perfect. I'm out of body flying with the clouds around me. Fly the bird's eye view and glide until I find a bounty. Straight to business, faces in the crowd grimace while I'm grinding blocks, taking them down to a round finish. Another day, another dollar. Make a play like voila. Then we say it's sayonara. Yeah, we never had the proof. We never had the proof. Now we ain't breaking till we fade. Yeah, another day, another dollar. Make a play like voila. Then we say it's sayonara. Yeah, we never had the proof. We never make it to manana. We ain't breaking till we fade into nirvana.
Yeah, on the highway of time, I'm trying to stay between the dotted lines. The days fly by like tenth of a mile signs. The destination on the itinerary is blank, and you don't know how much fuel is in your tank. You can't bank on the attraction advertised as next exit. You best exit off the list of the definite. The sunset is quite a sight to behold, but we're told to abandon the view for fool's gold. If you put too much value in what the world thinks, rather than expanding your mind, that's when it shrinks. I'm trying to be a vessel like them bowl-shaped sinks. Connect to the same power that constructed the Sphinx. Moving fast enough to feel that natural high, but slow enough that if I do crash, I won't die. On the road is where I keep my eye and my mind. Come see me in your city, it may be the last time. Dysfunction that kept the feud amongst us. Moon script agendas that grew humongous, and the biggest lies can hide from us inside a pursuit of justice. Trust this, I'ma let it soak. I'ma finish with the smoke, y'all go finish getting woke. Then I'ma pull up like a chin up. Let them hate me cause I said it. Will be great when we start pulling our weight like calisthenics. We'll only see when we're called to the Coliseum. Will it be for applause or freedom when we're hauled to the mausoleum? Can we resume without residue splattered resumes and know what we have for life. Abracadabras, everything, eternal game. Tame your aura for you drown in an eternal flame. Ain't a soldier ever dousing it. Pen and pad describes the passions of the vice. On the real, master reveals the master in disguise. Another day, another dollar. Make a play like voila, then we say it's hanging out. Yeah, we never had the proof, we never make it to Mayana. We ain't breaking to be fading to Nirvana. Another day, another dollar. Make a play like voila, then we say it's hanging out. Yeah, we never had the proof, we never make it to Mayana. We ain't breaking to be fading to Nirvana.
Sick Rick, Sensei Rick.
Gordon Ramsay in the booth, the way I'm chefing up. If these bars don't do it, bet this F and a shed 'em up.
Hello,
Have your homies screaming like Sharif, help
welcome.
to get 'em up. He looking dead as fuck, bleeding profusely. Funny rapping ass niggas, y'all amuse me. Hopping on the latest wave, I just do me. Stay 10 toes down till I come up. Terminating any and everything that run up. Be advised, approach with extreme caution. Give you 316s to whoop your ass like Steve Austin. Not of this world, swear to God I'm a Martian. They go niggas, so you know I'm charging. Plus tax, spin about a bag, I need my racks. Currently, currency's the only thing that concerns me. Keep playing with fire, put your ass in the urn. Be sitting on your mama's mantle. Spooky gang run this shit, don't get trampled. When Sesh say 6-bit, go ahead bow. Niggas ain't fucking with me, no way, no how. Throw in the towel, you rap dude's food and you looking like chow. Yeah, when Sesh say 6-bit, go ahead bow. Niggas ain't fucking with me, no way, no how. Throw in the towel, you rap dude's food and you looking like chow. Yeah. Y'all must got amnesia, frontin' like I don't drop top-notch flows at my leisure. Got these rappers shit like a seizure. League leader in every category. When I leave them, be snuffing rappers in purgatory. Used to be on the run eating like Nori. When I back out the 40, run your valuables. All these hollows will eat through your flesh like cannibals. Your clout real, but your skills non-tangible. Pay 9 flick, unmanageable. Sick a straight animal. Watch your step or get stepped on. Always on point. Condition one DEFCON. All of a sudden, y'all Steve Urkel niggas turn Stefan. Still not real cause you check long. You a sucker with a bag. A walking lick, get possessions up for grabs. Fuck around and get smoked out. I ain't talking about doing dabs. Do you bad if need be. Call me invisible sick. Y'all niggas can't see me. Just mimic my every move. Don't watch me, watch TV. Cause every time you see sick, you get queasy. When Sesh say 6-bit, go ahead bow. Niggas ain't fucking with me, no way, no how. Throw in the towel. You rap dude's food and you looking like chow. Yeah. When Sesh say 6-bit, go ahead bow. Niggas ain't fucking with me, no way, no how. Throw in the towel. You rap dude's food and you looking like chow. Yeah.
So dark, so ominous,
Jerry Metal Band.
so scary in a way, but so absolutely beautiful.
I'll have the performative poems that make them board up their home and make the sound guy stop watching porn on his phone. Hey, welcome to the shit show. One little hiccup, give us all your money, put them up. It's a stick up. Every time we rock official highway robbery, your mom and sister wanna have a 5-way probably. I'm not even a rapper, even I'm an anomaly. Started doing all this rhyming on the side of my assignments back in the day when Mars Volta molded out at the drive-in. Now kaleidoscopic objects doing dances on my eyelids. Jarve, what is happening?
The rhythmic monster.
It's a revolt. I said to put all their hands in the air and they did. It's a cult. I said to burn all the shit to the ground. Do it now cause I'm tired of being an adult. Fuck the world and its miserable dad. Rob them for their cryptocurrency and digital cash. Pay to play this song is a long unskippable ad. You want the swagger of a cripple, Mitchell? Triple the bag. Got some new exaggerations for the back and the front. Welcome to Sunny Wells, Maine. Jarve, pass me the back medicine. Raps is back then when you had to rap better than ask for cash settlements. If we're not funky as passing gas and ass chaps, then I think that acid tab setting in and the methamphetamine. 802 and 207 legends, no, not them again. Tubular and excellent. Came to give you sex again. Came to get the checks again. Canadians and Mexicans. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean bitches and turns. I got this mic in my clutches and until this is a turn, I'm about to burn y'all. Why? Because I am the judge. I'm swinging my gavel, hitting your chicken nuts. What's up, idiots? Back to your scheduled program. An old man procuring hoes with toe jam. The slow jam slamming like a chrome hand cannon recoiling. Everybody wanna win a voice, but I'm making noise again. It's all that matters, right? If you You are what you eat, and I'm a vagina with an appetite. Ugh. Now that's one hell of a sound bite. I really don't know what the fuck you be talking about, but it sounds tight. Yeah, whatever, fam. Me and my man, Spoons and joint forces and form a metal band. Singing from a third officially an aluminum ghetto band.
Make sure you go and check out Spoofs and Jade Metal Band. This video is fucking priceless.
It's the vagabond, Padawans, tattle on. Rapping as if I were trying to battle Mickey Avalon. Sounding your alarms, we about to get busy. I go berserk and burn down your whole city. Yes.
All the Wells Town councilmen want to smack the shit out of them, cause we don't ever shut the fuck up.
And the Windsor PD's always looking at me, but they have yet to make a successful buck.
We got 100 milligrams of fans from Jersey to Japan, and they're yelling in the stands, get rich!
Bitch, break it to 11, get the ball flicky, dripping on your titties, we about to get lit! Ow!
666 or whatever, and I was like, oh wow, that's cool. I was like, what is that? And he goes, oh, it's this band my older brother listens to.
Spouse, hypocrite.
She told me I'm a hypocrite, I told her that's accurate, you right. She told me I'm a hypocrite, I told her that's accurate all night. Self-proclaimed king of Maine, you don't live in Wells. Heard you smoked it all, it didn't help. Every song lies on, you're the biggest hypocrite of all time, bomb. You always got an attitude, mad up at the beach. I know you've been teaching gratitude and knocking on trees, but you can't see the forest for the sleep, for the tourist in the street. Acting like it's porn when it's heat. I know it's vocally dangerous to pretend you're at peace. I know you're socially anxious. You want to leave the party because you're mostly angry. That was at the dinner, not supposed to be hangry, little bitch. At dessert, what a douche, what a jerk. Guess all that knocking on wood didn't work. How you gonna preach with your ass can't practice? Whackness, mediocre rapper, good actress. She told me I'm a hypocrite. I told her that's accurate. You right. She told me I'm a hypocrite. I told her that's accurate all night. What? Come on, bitch. Everybody parents got divorced. Bunch of kids have free lunch and child support. Lots of moms on food stamps and campground sites. And you're still whining about your life. You were supposed to fade out and back down and did, cause I could barely see you in the background. How'd you get there from here? You're still in the same damn town after all these years. You smoked all the woods, drank all the beers, and got boarded up like Sears. What a career. Always that gambling helping. How much you gonna lose this year betting on the Celtics? You said you grind like skateboard trucks. It's cause you spend it all and need to make more bucks. I wish somebody would've went and taped your shut. Wish somebody would've went and taped your shut.
Nice. Nice.
I told her that's accurate. You right. You know what?
I did that last month since winter was coming.
Liar, liar, pants on. You won't talk about it, so you hide it in a dance song. Cover up the skeleton, another happy anthem. You and lies in tandem. You gon' pull a handgun, hold it up for ransom. Everybody's dancing. She told me I'm a hypocrite. I told her that's accurate. You right. You know what? Okay. She told me I'm a hypocrite. I told her that's accurate. All night. We do it all night. And we do it all night.
I only have 2 more batteries actually that I need to buy. One for my Yeti and one for the camper, and I am good for a while now. Once I get those 2. Up next, Tom McDonald, America.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like
You're not going out, you just came in, you can wait. You can come up on the couch and
We protect what we believe. We don't want
Make
nobody dead, so please do not
the
tread on
audience
me.
really, really jealous of seeing you. Yeah, you can do that. All you have to do is come up here. Come here. Dixie. Hi.
Does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately,
Wait.
this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're the animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for. In America, the freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't have to take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America, you can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love. In America, the freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, we say what we believe. My America, I won't have to take freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America.
Coming up next, Urban Nights rap beat.
Mistress Black on the beat.
Yes, Mistress Black.
Mistress Black on the beat. 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 Mistress Black on the beat.
Coming up next, we have a triple shot of Vinjay. Up first, Beast Unleashed 4. Dixie, D says hi. D says hi. Are you going to say hi to her? Say hi to D. At least you looked up for her.
Gather round, come place your bets. Let me welcome everybody to the main event, the fourth Beast Unleashed, and we came correct. So go and let your heads bob till you break your neck. I laid to rest the ones who were doubting me. Now I'm all up in your face, fuck boundaries. And I'ma haunt their dreams while they sound asleep. And I'ma burn shit down like a pound of keef. Tell them all I've been living like I'm on death row. You can hear it when I'm talking, strep throat. Young rapper that turned to a klepto. Pull up for the bag, then I'm out like presto. Bang for them in the game, and I pull payments. Made them a little wank, and they getting anxious. Strangle them in the basement, I'm feeling dangerous. Dangle them with a crane, give them all a facelift. Get views, abuse, and linguistics. Y'all just rap, I truly do business. Never go broke, my loot or cruise interest. Put on my tunes and crew like, who is this? Dead broke with the diamonds dripping. They wanna flex on the gram, but they drive the Civic. And everybody been telling me that the sky's the limit, but I've been going up a motherfucking mile a minute. Just watch, I'm becoming some big news, and I ain't gonna stop till I'm racking up quick views, and I'ma get guap every time when they click through. I got it on lock, ain't no fucking jujitsu. But rap is a martial art, it's hard to start from picking all the bars apart for smart remarks. It ain't about the foreign cars, the sparkling jars of weed. Always trying to start beef with the largest star. Y'all got next, I'm a legend right now. I got the throne, where the hell is my crown? Can't sit still, so I'm still on my couch. Swiss bank, if it ain't about the cheddar, I'm out, huh? Y'all claim that I've been a little hostile. About to put him in a bit of a debacle. Swoop up the girl, then I hit her in the tonsils. Man, that bitch should be living in a brothel. Rolling heavy, hope you hoes are ready. Pull up at the funeral and throw confetti. Got a loaded semi, turn your bones to jelly. I'ma leave them dripping like a broken levee. Bitch, I'm ready to hunt again. My stomach is rumbling, I'm at the peak of the summit. I pop them like supplements. So tell them I'm gripping the heat, I don't need me no oven mitch. Wait, I don't live a thug's life, gotta stay true, dog. Y'all have been a sus type, I've been in the field though, something like a floodlight. Please stop spitting, about you gripping the gun tight. Y'all just rappers, really bad actors. Only time you kill anybody is through laughter. Open up your mouth and the lies come after. Better off trying to be your hometown pastor. Take over the game like I'm using cheats. I kill them all, doesn't really matter who competes. I just rack up a couple million views a week, and through the bands get heavy like Judas Priest. They hate him, but know what I did is superb. What you make, I probably they triple and merge. I take them to hell like they lit up a church. You came for the beef and now dinner is served. Dinner is served. Dinner is served. Now they watching what I've been on, they want me gone. Cause every time I drop a bomb it's nonchalant. I do it cause I'm on the job, I'm like a US pilot for Nagasaki. I be winning the war, we killing them with crippling force. They hear me coming like I'm whipping the Porsche. I drop bombs and nobody wanna give me the torch. If they don't wanna let me in and I'ma kick in the door. Live your life on your computer's bitching. I'm a cop, I ghost like I ain't superstitious. And the proof I'm driven is the coupe I'm whipping. No limits, ain't no wonder why the roof is missing. But I'm Beastly, better believe we back. When we knee deep in the green we relax. Sweet dreams when they receive these tracks like GG. I'ma go clean these plaques. Y'all been a man, shit I'm not a bit of breast. Hope this just dripping on the internet. 30 years old, no wonder why they living there. Hating on me instead of trying to make a bigger check. Still I'm in a king and they're gonna bow to me. Road to 100 mil, shit sound nutty. I don't wanna talk if it ain't about money. I'll be laughing to the bank like 100,000 funny. Broke in the game, but you don't for letting me. I be coming with the flavor like Public Enemy. They be loving when I rap and they bump the melodies. In a moment that you petty little bums offended me. Hello rap game, I'm your new savior. Never really been a debate about who's greater. Rose from the mud has been my true nature. To sell out red rocks with all the really feel like I'm an urban legend. And my vocal cords a fucking murder weapon. Never stressing who my final breath or rep the first amendment. Really feel like I'm an urban legend. And my vocal cords a fucking murder weapon. Never stressing who my words offended. To my final breath or rep the First Amendment, little bitch.
Up next, Vinjay, congratulations.
Limits cannot be applied to the infinite. The human heart is still in beta. But with the resurgence of all I feel, I have to remind myself, energy never dies, it's just transferred.
Yeah, this that retaliation. This that living now, my truth ain't seeking validation. Yeah, this that manifest imagination. Got me looking in the mirror like congratulations. Whoa now, sweater boy feel like hope now. No, I gotta follow my own route, but I came this far, can't slow down. Slow down. Hustle been rigorous, still got no label behind me, I'm limitless. I can't relate to these rappers who selling their masters and only focus on their images. I don't got the time to show restraint, time to give a home to broken faith. Come on, follow me, I know the way. Finally found the strength to motivate. All of my doubts been DOA. Put them in the past, won't feel no shame. Money coming in, now we okay. Move to the west, to relocate. We bouncing, couple of thousands, getting invested, copy some houses. All of my crew surrounded by mountains. Look at the views, I'm fucking astounded. Look, I'm a king today, no lie. But told him I'ma get rich, don't waste my time. And everybody got shit to say, yo ma. Stop talking, I can stimulate your mind. And I'ma treat this world like a playground for the days that I rode on the Greyhound. Cause I finally got the money that I pray about. And my doubters got nothing to say now. Bitch, I went viral and kept the momentum. Give me the beat, I'ma rip it like denim. Still in my 20s, so all I can tell him is wait for the bigger picture to develop. Cause I'm on a mission, ain't pumping the brakes. All this abundance I truly embrace. The fame is a drug and nothing is laced. I fiend at the moment that I got a taste. I've been the man and they cannot handle it. Come with the bag, I feel like I'm traveling. I got a mad, they turn into savages. Load up your mags, I pull up with javelins. All in your territory till it's hella gory. Bitch, I'm on a hunt and feeling predatory. Maybe meditation will be better for me. Only way that I deal with the pressure on me. I'm relentless, back with a vengeance. Fuck on my face, that's you got a death wish. Study the game and now we projecting. Triple the singles and doubled investments, ho.
Oil. Yeah, vintage oil.
Y'all been on that bullshit like Ole. Swear they on the move but going the wrong way. I be with my ride or dies, that's bottom line. And we be getting dollar signs, that's probably why they all on my line. All in my face, hope I decline, hoping I fade. Won't get my body or my soul. Homegrown, solo, the enterprise. Stone cold, won't slow or minimize. Told the globe that I be on in a minute. Catalog growth is overloading the critics. I'm good, know that I should slow my pace, but don't know if I could. Know they wanna slide with us and to ride with us, but ain't grind with us. Probably why they moving on foot. Still a young god in my prime, got the golden touch. Too live to recline or control the rush. There's no lie, got them waiting on me and I think I know why. Take a second, I'ma tell them y'all been on that bullshit like Ole. Swear they on the move but going the wrong way. I be with my ride or dies, that's bottom line. And we be getting dollar signs, that's probably why they all on my line. All in my face, hope I decline, hoping I fade. Won't get my body or my soul. New city, new place that I call home. Too busy, that's just the way I grow. Never post up until I gross us a couple $100 million, then we kosher. Settle down, let's settle down. The shows are finally selling out, they getting loud. So we be living better now, we better now. I know the fame is hella proud, let's get around, yeah, yeah. Young god in my prime, got the golden touch. Too live to recline or control the rush. There's no lie, got them waiting on me and I think I know why. Take a second, I'ma tell them y'all been on that bullshit like Ole. Swear they on the move but going the wrong way. I be with my ride or dies, that's bottom line. And we be getting dollar signs, that's probably why they all on my line. All in my face, hope I decline, hoping I fade. Won't get my body or my soul.
I think Dixie here is spoiled. What do you think, folks?
This is a mad rap beat.
Remember, folks, stay more lifted and elevated than the problems that may present themselves to you today. I want to thank KM420 and Worldwide Juggalo for allowing me to simultaneously broadcast Fred Fury Frequency on their networks. Be safe, stay sick, sanitize, wash your balls and fanny, and make sure you hydrate.
Well. The time has come for the King of Coughs to meet the Queen of Coughs.
Thank you, D.
This is the 420 710 show.
Everything ends. And it's always sad. But everything begins again too. And that's always happy.
And it is